Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're taking this class. This is a gentle practice and I would encourage you to either have a yoga bolster or some pillows, a blanket. We're going to be taking things easy, using our support during our practice. So as always, you are listening to your body and making any adaptations or coming out sooner if you need to. Let there be a little bit of challenge in your practice, but there should definitely be no pain. So we're going to start in a lovely supportive child's pose. So take your knees as wide as your mat, sit back towards your heels, grab your bolster or your pillows, whatever you're using, and just fold towards them. So it's quite nice to cross the arms, rest the head on the arms, or just take the arms down to the ground and rest your ear on that support. So make sure that support is under the belly and the chest. If there's any pain in the knees, you can always sit on a pillow as well, just to take any pressure off. And just take this moment to just be aware of your body. See if you can be aware of the whole of your body. And your body resting down on your support. You had your head turned, just turn it to the opposite direction. Give that lovely twist into the neck. As you inhale and exhale, just be aware of the belly as it comes closer to that support and releases slightly away. So being aware now of the whole of the breath, the movement of the breath coming in, the movement of the breath as it goes back out. Coming back to centre, just turn your pillows, your bolster, whatever you're using, towards the top of your mat. You can also use a yoga block here. So bring your hands, your arms just lightly onto that bolster and rest your forehead either down to more support or down to the ground. So you feel that stretch in the arms. Just make sure the hands are on that bolster, those pillows, so you do feel supportive. You should feel that stretch through the arms and into the shoulders, into the top of the chest. If you are being aware of any tightness that you can already feel, just see if you can breathe into that area. So seeing if you can just soften a little here. And very slowly releasing out, you can just move your support to the top of your mat. We're going to come into a table position. And just before we stay there, just tuck your toes and head into a down dog. Those legs might need a little stretch, a pedal, a walk. Taking the fingers wide on your mat. And in the head, just feel heavy. And then pushing back towards your heels in that down dog position. Drop your knees back down to your yoga mat. And we're just going to step the hands slightly further forward and come into rotations. So you sit back towards each heel, rolling left and right. Should feel really nice. Just a slow, gentle movement. No rush. Maybe it feels good to hold somewhere or explore the space a little further. Again, just coming back to the body awareness. We often don't give our body much thought at all unless it's given us some pain or discomfort, then we might listen. Really just explore and check in. How do you feel? Let's reverse that, go the opposite way. Quite normal for there to be some clicking, some releasing. It's all good. Maybe you're realising just where your body is holding that tension now. Last circle. And then come back to your table position. So from here, we're going to bring one arm up. So let's stretch up with our right arm, reach it up, hold it there, and then thread the right arm through the left and bring your right ear down onto your mat. You can always reach your left arm for your support. Gives a lovely stretch again into that arm, that shoulder, the armpit, the chest. If it feels too strong, you just stretch it without your support down on your mat. So just pick the option that feels better. It is a lot stronger if your hand is on that bolster or pillow. Close the eyes. Just rest here. Push your left hand back to bring you back into your table, and we're going to bring that left arm up, stretch it up, and then thread it through the right hand. Bring your left ear down onto your mat, and then maybe reach with that right arm if it feels okay. If not, we drop that hand down to the ground. Taking one more breath, and then you're going to come into your table again. We're going to do our cat-cow breath. So relax your toes, fingers wide. We take an inhale, we dip into our lower back, and as we exhale, we roll our spine up to the ceiling, tucking in the chin. So it's an inhale, just let the breath travel the length of the spine. Really slow, gentle movements. Exhale, rolls us up. Spine to ceiling, chin to chest. Let's take a few more here. Last one. Coming back to table, tucking the toes, head into that down dog. Push back, take that walk, whatever you need. And gaze towards your hands, step your right foot forward, drop your left knee down. Bring your support inside edge of your right foot. Relax your back leg. Now just come up for a moment if that feels okay. Bring your hands onto your knees and hold here. Bring the arms up into that low lunge. So you should feel that into your left hip. Start to bring the hands down if you did bring them up. And we're going to come down onto our bolster. So maybe it's just your hands that come onto that bolster and you feel a little bit more supportive in the pose. Maybe you come down onto your elbows and that feels quite nice. The other option is you shift that bolster closer and then you fold all of the way down, adjusting it so it feels good, supporting you. And always bring your hands onto the bolster, rest the forehead there. So really, it's playing around with that version that feels nice for you. As I said at the start, if you come into a pose and it's not okay, you make that adaptation or you come out sooner. That right knee will be heading out to the right side a little, that's okay. Deep stretch into that right hamstring as well. And then when you feel ready, just bring your hands back onto your support. If you came down, just walk up. Just take a little bit of movement forward and back. So you're just resting the hands on that support, just shifting, stretching that right leg long like you're going to sit back towards your left heel. Last time. And release. Just turn your pillow, your bolster back to the top of your mat. We're going to take that step back into our down dog. Push back. You can always walk the dog. Stay just where you are. You decide what feels best. Taking one more breath in your down dog position. And then we're going to come back into our table. In fact, no, we're not. From down dog, we stay back. We're going to step forward with our left foot. We need to do the other side. So you're just shifting that bolster just into that right knee. We're bringing our hands onto our left knee. Just resting here for a moment. And then maybe that option of bringing up the arms in your low lunge. Bring your hands back to your left knee if you did go up. We've got that bolster now towards our right knee. We've got those options. Maybe we're staying with our hands just on that support. That feels lovely. Your right thigh is towards that support. Maybe we're dropping onto your elbows. Resting there. So remember, every side feels different. So maybe this side, it feels really good just to go further. than the other. Maybe it's this side that feels tighter and you need to ease off a little. You make those adaptations, you listen to your body. Remember, maybe this is the first time that you've listened to your body today, acknowledged how it feels. Back to the breath coming in to the belly. Let's take 2 more breaths here. The breath is massaging the belly as it comes in and releases out. And then we come back, bring your hands back onto your bolster if you did go down. You take that walk, and we're just going to shift forward and back. Stretching that left leg long and then bending back into it. Take one more here, left leg long and release. Just turn your bolster so it's back at the top of your mat. We're going to take one last down dog here, so push back, take that walk, pedal, whatever you need, let that head feel heavy, and then drop your knees down to your mat, sit back to your heels. So we're going to come into a couple of forward folds, so let's sit on our mats. We are going to grab our bolster again. So I turn. So just bring your bolster towards you. We're going to take the legs wide. So you have that bolster just in front of you. Take your legs wide that you can feel the stretch in the inner legs. We're going to just take a walk towards that support. Now it might be that you want to make it higher with some extra pillows or blankets. You also can drop your elbows down. Just rest your head in your hands. See how that feels, and maybe if that's not enough for you today, you come all the way down and just stack the hands again. Just push slightly into your heels so your toes are pointing upwards. And then bringing that breath awareness back into the belly. So inhaling through the nose, we always inhale and exhale through the nose. Naturally cleanses the breath. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And very slowly roll back up. So you can either shift your support away to bring the soles of the feet together, or you bring the soles onto your support. We're wrapping our fingers around our toes. It is stronger this way, so it might be that you prefer just to move that support away. Bring the soles together. We are going to be folding down towards our toes. So choose that version that feels good. There's no straining to get the head to the toes, just taking your time. You're practicing early morning like me, the body is naturally tighter, so please be gentle with yourself. You will feel a difference if you take this class in the evening. The body moves that much easier. Take 2 more breaths. And very slowly make your way back up. Just send your bolster just to the top of your mat for a moment, and we're going to cross our legs. Let's take a twist. So bring your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you, and just pull the right shoulder back. Crown of the head is reaching up, the spine is long. Back to centre. Just take that twist the opposite way, pull that left shoulder back. And come back to centre. We're going to rest back on our bolster now. So I would encourage you to have your head higher than your heart. So you just bring a bolster onto some support. You can put a blanket on top of your bolster or pillows. So just have a slight angle to it so the head is a little bit higher. You can also do this without having any support. So just take a bend into your knees. If you're using that bolster, bring it close to you. We're going to roll back over it. Rest the head down. And just let the arms open. If it feels uncomfortable, if it feels like you want to bring your hands higher, you can always prop your wrists onto 2 yoga blocks or 2 cushions. And once you're there, just close your eyes. You can keep the feet exactly where they are, or sometimes it feels quite nice to send soles of the feet together in our supportive butterfly. As you inhale, bring the breath again into the belly. So drawing the breath in through the nose, just let the belly expand. As you exhale, you're softening deeper into your support. Just let go of the body. Let go of any tension you may be holding. Take 2 more breaths. One more. Draw the knees together if you have the knees wide. Move the arms alongside you and just push away from your support. We are going to be coming all the way down onto our back, so just move away that support that you were using so you can lie all of the way back down. And once you're there, just draw both knees into your chest. Hug them in. Maybe taking that little roll side to side. Drop both feet down to your mat. Make a pillow with your hands, so link your fingers. Bring your hands underneath your head, elbows resting to the ground. Draw the knees into the chest and let them fall over to your right side, taking that twist through the spine. Close the eyes here. Relax the arms, the elbows are down to the ground. And just soften the face and the jaw. Very slowly make your way back to centre, and then let the knees fall over to your left side. The lower you bring the knees, the less that stretch is going to feel, and the higher you bring the knees, the more you're going to feel that stretch. So really, again, just listen to your body. Eyes are closed, just drawing the awareness further inwards. Very slowly make your way back to centre. Release the arms, release the legs, and just let the body rest in Shavasana. So Shavasana, just letting the feet fall out to the side. Arms away from the body, palms facing upwards. Just adjusting the body so you can rest and be comfortable. Closing the eyes. And coming back to the sensation of the breath. How does the breath feel? Has your practice brought you to that state of calmness where the breath is long? Breathing fully in, oxygenating the whole of the body. Every exhale is bringing you deeper into your mat. Just being aware of the pattern of the breath, the movement, even the sound. From here, just drop your head over to the right, so you stretch into the neck. Roll back to center, just slowly. And drop your head over to the left. You're placing your left ear down to the ground, stretching into the neck. And maybe this is where you just gently open your eyes. Coming back to center. Drawing both knees into the chest, just give yourself that squeeze, that hug, that roll side to side, just massaging the lower back, just awakening from your Shavasana. Rolling onto one side to slowly come back up. Bringing your hands to your heart center, thanking yourself for taking time for you today, coming onto your mat. Bow to Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the practice. I hope you feel better for it. You'll find more information about me at angelyogasurrey.co.uk. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and I will see you very